Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Boost, and today we're going to be going through my 2022 room tour video. Now, initially, after last year's room tour video, I wasn't going to make another one for like a good while. At least until like I moved into a new room or a new apartment or any type of new living space like whatsoever. So last year's one I was treating as pretty much the last one for a good while. But I kept watching last year's more often, and the more I began to rewatch it, the more I began to really dislike it. The way I presented everything was super half-assed. I had like no enthusiasm in my voice. And at some point when watching like the video, I was like, oh my god, the vibes are like so atrocious, what the heck? And eventually I enlisted it. So I like watching and making these videos because from my point of view, they kind of feel like little time capsules of sorts, you know? There's a sort of nostalgic air that I really dig whenever I watch these types of videos. That I didn't really find in like the last one that I made. I don't feel like the last room tour video I made really encapsulated that very well. Considering the fact that not much has changed, August is here and summer's almost over, I thought, you know, hey, let's just get this out of the way, you know? Anyway, with that all being said, let's not waste any more time. We're currently in the bathroom. Let's go check out where all the magic happens, dude. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so currently it is 5:20 something. Let me check. It's probably like 5:44. Okay, so it's really nice outside. We got some sunlight coming in, especially through there. So we've got like a sunset going on. And I really like that. I always love it whenever it gets like sunset. If it wasn't obvious through like all the aesthetics I use for Onslaught and stuff, let's actually take a quick pan around the room before we go to any part in particular. Yeah, I'm like a huge fan of like the sunset aesthetic. So I'm trying to get this recording done at a time of day where, you know, I could have that. And I think it looks really pretty, you know? Let's actually go over here to the corner of the room because this is what people first see when they come in. Really nice. Those dumbbells are not supposed to be here. They're actually supposed to be in the workout room, which we'll get to in a sec. But I was lifting earlier and I was like, oh, I don't want to take them back. I'm gonna record this video before I lose my time to do whatever. Let's go over here and take a nice look over here. There's a lot of shit. So I'm gonna try to cover at least most of it. At least the parts that I feel like most people will care about. First things first, you come in, there's a drawer right here. I'm not gonna go into too much specifics, but pretty much I have a bunch of miscellaneous things that I really don't have a place to put, like on there, or I don't know, on there specifically, because that's where I display all of my figures and stuff. But yeah, this section has a bunch of neat little things that don't like move over like a ton. If I like put like the like one of my Figuarts figures on here, it would like, if I move my drawer up a little bit, then it would probably like move the figure and make it fall over, and that would be, that'd be so stressful. I don't like that. So it's just all these little figurines and plushes and stuff that would just stand on their own, kinda. You can see we got the I'm not a huge Funko Pop fan at all. I think they're actually kind of ugly, but these I've had for like the longest time, so I don't really know where to put it. I've obviously got graduation stuff right there from last year. That Tails is actually a birthday gift from my parents, and I have it like boxed because it's so special to me. Anything that people give me, or friends and family and fans give me, it's always special to me, so I like to have it like kinda in perfect condition, kinda, you know? And then over there, we got the fucking Goku over here, and he's fucking shredding it on the fucking board! I will show though my first drawer on here. Like all of this is closed except for this drawer, in which I have like a shit ton of plushes and stuff that I don't really have anywhere to put or display. And there's just this thing over here for some reason. I have this Sonic clock. My sister knows I'm a huge Sonic fan. She was like, oh, I got you a Sonic clock, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I don't know where to put it, but I'm gonna try to keep it somewhere safe, because, you know, again, sentimental shit means a lot to me. So it's just over here. You got a bunch of other things and other cool stuff. You got Mario over here. This is actually my first Mario plush. This is actually from like 2009. So this guy has stood the test of time. He doesn't have his tag anymore because I cut it off. And yeah, that's pretty much the drawer. Obviously some Legos if you guys want to take a look at that real quick. I'm not as much into Legos as I used to be, but I won't lie, collecting Legos every now and then is like really fun. I just like it's a really fun, it's a simple premise, simple concept, and every time they make something it's super cool. So you know, these are neat. And also there's obviously like a ton of stop motions that have like a ton of nostalgic value, so of course I like having them just sort of chilling over here and whatnot. Anyway, that's the drawer. Let's not waste time on that. Okay, so now we go to the spot that everyone can't get a fucking enough of, and that's all these figures. This is the figure display. It's not dusty anymore because this is a glass case, and you know, sunlight can't come in, so that the dust doesn't come in. Let's actually go. How should I do this? We should Let's go through the little Nintendo stuff, because I'm not a super big Nintendo fan as much as I used to, but all these figures are like stuff that I've had like from childhood and stuff. Like most of this is Popco stuff from 2009, and then a lot of this is like the early Jakks Pacific stuff. I love these two figures, man. Obviously the Figma is better, and you know, I'm super excited for the Figma Dread costume, but you know, the fact that you could buy these at a store for like $10 like blew my mind as a kid, and I wanted to even though I had the Figma Samus, I wanted to have that sort of accessibility. Zelda category. I'm a really huge Zelda fan too. I don't really show it that much, but yeah, I have like, and that mostly comes down to the fact that Zelda doesn't get that much merch, or at least when I was like super duper into Zelda, it didn't have much stuff to begin with. So you know, this is everything I got before I kind of fell out of like a craze with it. And then we go up here, all these amiibos and like these like little candy tin cans and stuff. Again, I don't collect amiibos as much as I used to. If I really want an amiibo, then I'll just get that one, but I'm not like super crazy about like getting every single one these days. They're super dope though. Obviously I used them for Onslaught episode 4. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool things to have. You know, I always imagine these figures were like the real life equivalent of like in Melee. You know, you have like your table. Like if you go to like the Horde on the Smash like assist trophy section, you get like a bunch of figurines that look just like this, and I always thought that was the coolest shit. That is the main reason why I wanted these amiibos to begin with, because you know, I could remake the Horde from Super Smash Bros. Melee, and you know, in a sense the one from Brawl too, but I like the childhood table setting more than I do like the Kingdom rooftop setting. But yeah, those are the amiibos, and we get into the Sonic shit, which everyone loves because my Sonic stuff is, you know, if you're subscribed to me, you're most likely subscribed for Sonic or a little bit of Dragon Ball, but mostly Sonic. Yeah, we've got our little No Way Home trio right here. This is the only Sonic Boom Sonic I have right here, because if you know me, I'm a fucking Sonic Boom hater for no reason. Actually, there is a reason, and I'm exaggerating most of the time, but yeah, he's the only one that I have, minus like that Eggmobile and then like the Orbot and Cubot, which I think I'm animating with in that closet over there, so we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, we got these. I'm so happy that I think I hit the camera. I'm so happy that Sonic 2 finally gave us like an actual tornado. God, dude, it's perfect. Oh my god, I'm so head over heels over this tornado. I no longer have to use the one from All Stars Race. Oh, it's not like I even had it in the first place. I had the Boom one, and you know, I did not like the design of that. I just wanted the Tailsplane though. Obviously, we got Shadow's bike. For these we have the vehicles for these figures, all of them. I think I was just missing Tails actually, and that was it for the All Stars line, but I can't remember. McDonald's toys right here. I have like a huge fascination for McDonald's toys. It's same reason why I kind of like really gravitated towards these Samus figures, is because they're just such accessible toys to give to a kid. You know, if you ever want to have a collection that looks kind of cool, you know. So yeah, this old ass Jazzwares Werehog 5-inch, whose nose broke off, because I've had this guy for like 10 plus years now. I was a kid when I had him, so you know. And obviously we got these little first 4 figures, little mini guys, the Tomy stuff, and some of the Jakks items, and the the 2.5-inch figures. And then we go over here, and this is second to everyone's favorite part of my shelf because, you know, everyone's favorite is apparently Jazzwares, which they're great figures. Of course, they're some people's favorite because they look so good. But the Jax figures are also really fucking nice too. Yeah, I still can't get over the fact that we now have an official Omega and Rouge and Mighty the Armadillo, dude. Like that, and like we have figures of like a live-action I've dreamed about. Like Jax has taken care of so many characters that I've dreamed about, and now they're finally here. So, you know. Anyway, let's look through them. I have some other brand figures over there, like the Resource figures and stuff, and some of the 5-inch Jazzwares stuff. But this is all the Jakks Pacific Sonic figures that I have. Yeah, so far I want to get the SBO, but I'm in no hurry because I don't want to get like SBO and then not get Vector simultaneously. I feel like the Chaotix should be like all together. Yeah, I need a Rouge, or not a Rouge. I need a Blaze for Onslaught Season 2, because you know, Blaze is already in the show. If I just removed her, that would be like no-go. Okay, sorry about that. Quick cutaway over here, because I looked back at the footage that I shot originally for this part, and the audio was being like super duper weird here, so I just decided to go back and re-record this. But yeah, like I was saying, I really hope that they make like a Blaze soon, because I don't want to go into Sonic Onslaught Season 2 and not have Blaze. I already have something written for her, like the next episode after episode 6, so, you know, I really hope that they do come out with the Blaze soon. But currently, right now, I'm actually using the Jakks Pacific Eggman, along with some other extra figures of Silver, Shadow, and Sonic for Sonic Onslaught over there. But yeah, we have some other brands over here, like the Resource and the Jazzwares and Joyride Sonic over there. And then we go over here, and then this is all of the Jazzwares figures that I have sort of right here. Really good figures. I've had these since childhood. They're great figures, but unfortunately, as time goes on, they naturally form a little bit of wear and tear with the joints, and they start becoming more jank to use, and, you know, stuff begins to snap, and it's only natural. So I think I'm yet another reason why I'm super excited to move on to the Jakks figures. Much also because, you know, it looks like their roster is going to get a bit bigger than Jazzwares in a couple years. So there's nothing wrong with sticking with what's accessible, and you know, Jakks is both accessible, cheap, and really nice looking, and super fun to animate if you know what you're doing and how to make these figures move, you know. Let me go over here, and at first I was gonna make this like a Marvel vs. Capcom type shelf. I started with the Mega Man figures, and then I got a bunch of Marvel ones, and then I realized I'm not a really big Capcom fan, so I was like, whatever. So I just gave up on that premise, and I just got the Link and Samus Figma, which I regret not using for SO, but that'll change in like a bit. And the Nendoroid Link just chilling over here. I got all these Marvel figures. Did I say Marvel? Marvel figures. I got a bunch of the Sam Raimi figurines, a bunch of the No Way Home ones, this tiny ass Andrew Garfield from when TASM 1 came out. These two were given to me by my girlfriend. She bought those for me as a gift, and I was like, oh, I love these. Holy fuck, I needed these. And yeah, Civil War Spider-Man, which doesn't look as good proportionally with the No Way Home version. And then we got PS4, and then we got Venom in the background. And then we go over here, and this is the general anime shelf. This is pretty much anything that comes from like TV media or like cartoons and other stuff like that. That's loosely what this is, because Hatsune Miku is not a anime character, but everyone treats her like one, so like I don't think it matters. My girlfriend bought that Spike Siegel for me, and while I do want to get the Figuarts one, this guy, it's the same gist as McDonald's and the Samus figure. You know, I like having figures that are easily accessible, that you don't have to blow like $50 fucking on. But I do want to get the Figuarts one soon. I'm gonna get him soon, eventually, but right now, This guy is here. He's chilling. Shin Mazinger, Full Drillized Gurren Lagann, RX-78, and this other Gundam figure. I am not a huge Gundam fan, but these robots and these mechs are fucking awesome. Somebody's gonna probably like lecture me in the comments about that, but I don't care, man. Gundam looks awesome. I'm not gonna watch the show. Then we got the Mazin Kaiser over here with his giant fucking sword that he pulls from his chest in the show. That is a bootleg Kill la Kill Ryuko Figma, but I've had her for so long, and I feel like no one's noticed until I told them. So, you know, she's kind of cool. She's cool over here. And we got Ultraman over here, and then Ultraman right behind her. Deku. That is the NECA. Right here. That is the NECA Marty McFly, which looks really dope, but like his joints are really stiff, so I just have him on display. And then we got Usagi right here from Sailor Moon, or just Sailor Moon if you're, you know, if you're confused. This figure's really cool. It even came with Luna. And then Miku over here with that little stand that I had to build. Yui Hirasawa. I want to get. Ooh, I think I made a noise with the camera. Whatever. I want to get the Figma Yui at some point. Just so I could have like unison with all these figures. And I want to get the Figma version of this King Cosma 2. Well, actually, just the Figma version is the King Cosma 1. This is King Cosma 2, and I keep hitting the camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I like having them here because they look cool with the shelves and their other friends and stuff like that. So that's that general anime shelf. And then we move over here, which is kind of like my second prize possession over here. We got the Dragon Ball shelf. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I collect these figures for like a year now. Have been using a bunch of paychecks to buy some figures, you know. I actually got the Piccolo with YouTube money. Thank you guys so much for that. And then we got the Vegeta over here from Superhero, which I needed this Vegeta because I only had the Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Cell arc. I just needed a base Vegeta, and he looks great. That's the only thing I'm getting from the Superhero line though. GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is my fucking favorite. God, he looks so dope, man. I had the not the Kotobukiya, I had the Figuarts standard for a good bit, and he was kind of awkward. This guy blows that guy out of the water, and then we have the Dragon Stars. Actually, there's like some Dragon Stars, but mostly Figuarts. Dragon Stars Frieza, Dragon Stars Broly, Figuarts Blue Goku from Broly, and Figuarts Gogeta from Broly all the way over there. He's just chilling, taunting Broly over there. Then we got Beerus, Xeno Goku, and this is actually the copy version of Goku Black, but honestly I think it looks way cooler. So I like having him there. He's dope. Yeah, I've been collecting these figures for a long ass time now, and I'm pretty content with my collection. So I think I'm gonna take it easy on collecting these guys for a good bit, so I can make more, or so I can buy more figures of for this shelf. I have a bunch of other anime hyperfixations that I haven't spent money on. So yeah, and that's the Dragon Ball shelf. And then over there we've got like figures and stuff that are like kind of miscellaneous, but I don't want to put them like on that drawer over there, so they're over here chilling, and they look cool in display and stuff. Also, some of the figures that are on there were too big to be on here, so yeah, that makes it for this side of the room. Let me just take a quick pan through the figurines and stuff. Super happy with how my collection's coming in so far. Really excited to animate a bunch of these figures soon, be it as like a cameo or as like a solo animation, but only we'll see. Yep. Actually, let me take a quick like pan up here for the figures up there, because they're kind of cool. And then of course we've got the plushes up there. We'll take a look at those real quick. I'm not really much of a plushie guy. I don't make plush videos, but they're kind of cute to have around in the room. Makes everything not as delicate, I guess. It makes the feel of the room not so delicate. Oh, there's me. Hi. We got this corner of the room. We're gonna go into that room in just a sec. Yeah, nothing much here. Just a bag for my guitars. Then we go over here. This is a workout room. I'm glad I can like officially open this up because 95% of the time I have this door open and I have this hooked up to the wall because I love doing pull-ups. I'm a little monkey man, so you know, I like being active. We got a treadmill, we got a bench machine, we got a nice little window with natural sunlight, and the look of the sun is really nice. It feels really warm on my feet. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, we're gonna keep this door open because it looks really nice. It looks really pretty. Sonic 2 poster from when people showed up a day earlier than the release date of the movie. I actually got 2 of these, one for me and one for Jay. You guys know Sonic Blast Animations. I can't believe I'm actually explaining him to you, but he's really cool. Go subscribe to him. I'll put a link in the description. And we got other prints. I don't know the artist for this, but I got that from Fan Jam, and I got this for Fan Jam 2017. I actually have an announcement to make about this whole convention in just a little bit. But yeah, I have something really cool to announce with that whole convention since it just came back. So be on the lookout for that. We got the McDonald's Sonic 2 promotion, some cans, this I almost said microwave, this radio, which I use to play my albums, which I don't have very much of. This is art of a project that my friends were making at some point. Comic books over here, Beyblades right here. I don't feel like taking them out. This is Fan Jam 2018. And Sanrio card that my girlfriend left here by accident, so I'm gonna give that to her whenever she comes around. I got some fucking dust, Jesus, my bad, guys. And then obviously we go down, and there's just books that I do not read at all, but some are cool. Like you got these IDW hardcovers right here, which are dope. We got the Zelda manga, the Pokemon manga, we got the Dragon Ball manga right here, more Sonic comics, Hyrule Historia, and some really cool tutorials and shit. This is actually, so that poster over there at the start of the room, the Smash Bros one right there, Smash 2007, actually came from this Nintendo Power right here. One of my favorite pastimes is actually buying old magazines. If you couldn't tell by now, I'm a huge fan of like looking at old shit. So, you know, Sonic and the Secret Rings promotion, which looks dope. I want to get the SA2 magazine at some point. And then lastly, some movies, which, you know, nobody watches movies through discs anymore, but, you know, I like having them because they're cool, and I like having, you know, CDs and stuff available to me whenever the internet is down or something. Backing away from this side of the room, we got some guitars. This is my favorite guitar. This is my electric guitar. I named her Melivelli. Her name should be right there. Yeah. And my acoustic electric. This is actually my first guitar that I ever owned. I mean, it doesn't have the quality that I'm looking for these days. Some wall scrolls, and Sonic poster, Sonic Mania poster. I'm so happy I got this. Mania is one of my favorite Sonic games ever made, so I'm happy that I have like something in my room that's like super. Oh wait, we also have this one that's just signed by Tyson Hess. So you know, but I like this art style too, and I wanted something with this art style in my room as well. That is a shadow print done by Evan Stanley, who is now writing and drawing for the comics. If that wasn't. If you never knew that, that's a pretty cool fun fact. And we turn over here, obviously we've got my bed. My AirPods are actually charging right now. I'll put them on later. I'm not trying to listen to anything right now. And we got bulletin board with me and my lovely girlfriend's memories and stuff, and other fun memories like with friends and all that shebang. Cute stuff, wholesome stuff. We've got my nightstand, quote unquote. Obviously, you don't have to pay attention to that. Underneath there is some Figuarts catalog stuff. I didn't really have a place to put these. Obviously, I'm not gonna display like fucking deodorant. I usually keep like a bunch of like props and assets for my animations, like set pieces and whatnot, and then stickers over here. And like little extra thingy-majiggies for like figures, like with extra hands and whatnot. It's all here. This is actually the remote for my room, who I don't feel like turning the fan on right now because then it's gonna make a noise and it's gonna be annoying. Stickies for my girlfriend right there. And then my pooter. Everyone always asks me what I'm working on, and it's this lousy Mac. It's actually a really good Mac. I know people are very like, ew, Macs. I don't care. If it wasn't for this Mac, you wouldn't have episode 5 or 4. So, you know, I'm actually working on something right now for, again, the announcement that I made with that I'm going to make with Van Jam. There's actually some things over here, and they're actually right here. These are actually beta designs. You'll see the final design in a couple months, or in a couple days, depending on when I get that announcement video out. Obviously, I'm working on Sonic Onslaught. My little thingy is open. My editor is open, so you know, I'm not gonna spoil you guys. It's just gonna be really fun. And then we got my interface, which I use to connect to my XLR mic right here. I always use this mic for like Discord calls, and then this mic for like voice acting shenanigans. So I have 2 mics. I actually have like a couple mics, but this mic that I'm currently using is my go-to for recording projects and stuff. Wacom tablet, keyboard. A bunch of amiibos, my Dr. Pepper beloved, my wallet, you know, there should be a bit here where I just reveal my social security or some shit like that, but no, that's my wallet. It's got my ID and my stuff and whatnot, and my phone right here. How nice. I got some notifications. I'm not gonna look at that right now because I'm making a video. My second monitor is on my channel, and yeah, a bunch of cool stuff over here. These are my speakers, and all that cool shit. I don't think I have anything else to say. These are just remotes. Speaking of remotes, this is my GameCube controller on top of my 3DS. That's my amp for my electric guitar over there, right behind that acoustic guitar, which I can use the acoustic guitar on the amp too, but I usually use my electric on my amp. And then we go over here. Let me just move my mic out of the way. We go over here. It's just my game station, pretty much. We got my TV, just a bunch of stuff for like things like remotes, wires and stuff. We got all my consoles right here. It's a kind of a mess, but I tried to organize it as much as I could, which is kind of funny to hear because it does not look like I organized it. 2 3DSs. One is for my girlfriend, who I said I was gonna fix. Xbox 360 controller, so I can play Sonic Unleashed whenever I wanna. Actually, let's see what's in here. Generations! I mean, I guess it's my second favorite Sonic game, but, you know, don't let me down. Don't let me down. What's in here? What's in here? You know, I don't care. Anyway, let's look over here instead, because I don't have to wait on my console to open up. We could just... My Dreamcast has Sonic Adventure 2! The best fucking Sonic game ever, dude. And then we got my PS2, with the PS2 controller, and my Game Boy Advance, which is connected to my Wii, so that I could, like, do things like the Chao Garden and the Link's, like, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, and my Genesis. And then these are just, like, little open spaces where I would keep, like... I don't know, things that I don't have like a spot for, or whatever. Yeah, cool stuff. And then over here we've got the game section pretty much. You've got my Wii games, my Switch games, my PS2 games, my Xbox games, this fly swatter because it's fucking summertime and flies want to be annoying and animals want to try me. Ah, jeez, these Genesis cartridges are dusty as fuck. I do not touch my Genesis as much as I used to, guys. I'm sorry. Jesus. Genesis games, Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games, Game Gear games, 3DS stuff. I think these are 3DS games too, and Broken PSP, which I have Sonic Rivals 2 for. So, I don't know, maybe I'll play that one day. And now we're at the beginning of the room. Yeah, we are at the start of where we began. Did I ever go through these posters? I don't know if I did, but Back to the Future poster, that Smash 2007 poster, these plushes, which are really cute. I really like these, what was it, GE Entertainment plushes. And you're probably wondering why the camera is... Actually, no, you're not. I told you what's in here. It's my closet where I animate everything. So this is where I do everything. I animate here, I just animate. I was gonna say I voice act here, but I do not. Even though, you know, closets are usually a good spot to, record, but I don't want to. Actually, I just got done filming a scene for SO, which I'm super excited for you guys to see. I got some lights here. I have a ton of lights for specific scenarios and situations with the show. And this computer here is actually what I use to animate, kinda. This is actually my old computer that I repurposed as like a button for me to not have to touch my camera when animating, so that the characters don't move and stuff like that. It's actually really old, but I found a use for it, so I'm not gonna throw it away. And this has been really helpful to me. And obviously this is the cast. They're all here, minus Robot and Q, who I'm using for something else entirely. Oopsie, I don't want to drop this stuff. So yeah, that's the table where I used to animate, some green screen stuff over here. And then over here, we have things like boxes and other things that I may use for like set design and whatnot. There's also the boxes for the figures purposely made so that you can keep them around. And I have, obviously, all the boxes for my Dragon Ball Figuarts and Usagi for some reason over there, the Kotobukiya X, the Figurized Standard GT Goku, I keep calling him GT Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Proto Man, the Miku, and some other figures over here. This is actually the set that I used to animate the scenes where Sonic's friends are present and going through their situation in SO. Which I just took down because I just got done filming that scene. And then we go down. Obviously, those are my clothes. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. And there's my acoustic guitar. One of my old acoustic guitars that I had before. Never know what you can really make with just a bunch of boxes. But that's what 90% of my sets consist of. And honestly, it's really fun putting together stuff with just like simple things that I have. And other stuff. This is actually, this right here is actually a binder full of everything written down for Sonic Onslaught. These are backgrounds. These are pretty much what I used for like grass or concrete or anything that the characters are standing on and whatnot. I actually have more right over here for set design. You saw this in episode 4. These are just a bunch of like cardboard and wood and stuff that I use for my animations and shoes. Anyway, I guess that ends off the 2022 room tour video, my definitive room tour video. I'm really happy with how this one came out. I had a lot of fun making this one. I feel like I did everything correctly. I'm gonna actually turn on the lights right here. I feel like I actually made a video that was actually pretty competent and really nostalgic. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys love the video, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment down below. My battery's about to die. I think I need to wrap it up right here.